a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. And off we go here from Mile High. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
A run, and this is Ashton Jeanty. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Open man. That's Dante Thornton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 11. Good for a Raider first down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Step Warriors 70.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his receiver. That's Jack Best. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Come on, come on.
On the handoff, this is Jeanty. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. 19 tight. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Back to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready.
He'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Best. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Okay, ready?
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready?
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Let's go now. 19 left, Bronco 80. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He's got it at the 3. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here we go, here we go.
Genty will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. A run once more, that's Harvey. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's complete, taken in by Franklin. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Pat Bryant, the target there. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And They're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good for a Broncos.
Call it a gain of 13. First down, Broncos.
44-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. To the outside, hauled in by Sutton. 2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Brings up second
and that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
He's got a receiver. That's Pat Bryant. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it facing 3rd and a yard. To throw is Nix. That is caught by Bryant. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And I'll tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Back to throw is Nix. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And he's in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Broncos. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game. You watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Top 19. Come on. Set. 19, Tiger. 19, go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one knocked away. Incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. It's second down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Jack Best that time. Now it's going to be third down.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all, and I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
Ready? 70 Lions. 19 Lions. Ready?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
First and 10.
Ready? Hop, 70, hop, 70.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Tap the 60, tap the 60. Ready?
Back to the air again on second and 10. Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton. And he will go all the way. Dante Thornton, touchdown Raiders. It's his second touchdown of the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Here's Nix to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He goes right back to Sutton. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Throwing is Nix. It is brought in the end zone. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
From the set. Ready? 65.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Jeanty. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 36 yards.
Cougar 19.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Here's Genty, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Ashton Genty, touchdown Las Vegas. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Raiders have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, kill. Hold on, son. Ready. My name is Hunt.
Knicks now on first and 10. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready. Viking 18. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go. Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 70 Lions.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This from 40 yards out. Sanders' kick is good. And the Raiders going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10.
Almost set.
Throw it. Knicks. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Now hand up, that's Harvey running left. And he will pick it up. Let's give him a first down up to the 37-yard line.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Oh, my son!
Again, it's Harvey. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Oh, my son!
2nd down. Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back, and he will be out of bounds right around the 35. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Oh, my son!
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Oh, my son! Ready! Ready!
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Oh, my son! Ready! Ready, my son!
On 4th down, here's Nix. That is caught by Bryant. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
10 at the 22-yard line.
Oh, my son! Ready! Ready, my son!
To throw is Nix. Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. Pat Bryant. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. On the return is Dylan Laube. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss. And he is going to score. A pick-6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Bobby now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
Let's go.
Now, faking the give, rolling to the left. That one's down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
18, 5 in. Ready. 70. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. He'll hit Tucker on the slant. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
From the 24 now, here's second and 9.
Hold on, set. Ready.
From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Nix from the gun on third down. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Back to throw is Nix. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Oh, my son! Hey!
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merrick.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Come on. Set. Ready.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's 2nd and 9.
70. Track. 19, Sergeant, 19.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It is 2nd and 9.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Cowboy.
In motion, Besh. They'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Blake Watson. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Vegas.
13 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
2nd and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Back to throw. To left side into the hands of Besh. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 38 yards.
38 yards.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Las Vegas.
On play action. The blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Jonathan Cooper in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Pass caught right side by Thornton. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback.
Throwing left sideline. Look to be caught, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. It's incomplete. Probably one they'd like back. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play. And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it. But when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike, it is because we don't see it very often. In a world of the ever-increasing touchback, we don't see a lot of returns in this league. So when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he managed to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Raider first down.
Ready, break.
And the Raider first down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
He'll look middle, and it's caught by back. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's a screen set up for Watson. And that one's just too long to get going. He'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Rolling right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop, and that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. He'll look to throw. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. This one is pushed out to the right. It is no good. And the deficit will stay right where it is.
I think he was trying to bend that one in, Mike. He wanted to look like you off the old tee box, right to left draw. But instead, he just kind of hung it out there, and he ends up missing it wide right.
Hold on, set. Ready. My aim is hot.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
On first down, they'll stick with Harvey. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Laube now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
On the ready.
This is 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey, step, hop 70, hop 70.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
On the 6. Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Lions. Here we go, here we go.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
On the jump.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, a bad decision there. Off his back foot. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bonito.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Handoff now for Harvey. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. On the give, it's Harvey. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. So push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their two scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.